Howdy everybody, welcome back. Today we're checking out Devil's Tower. Alright y'all, we are here at Devil's Tower, and there is really only one thing to see here, which is the tower itself. I'm sure you've noticed these brightly colored pieces of cloth tied up to the tree, and what they are prayer flags. They're representation of American Indian religious ceremonies, and they represent a personal tie to the monument. There might not be a lot to see here, but the one thing to see is absolutely incredible. This thing is wild. I mean, look at that thing. I'm sure it's hard for y'all to tell, but the way that it's formed, it's like these hexagonal, like cylinder type things. So wild. So apparently you can climb it too, and there's some climbers up there right now. I actually can't see them, but I can hear them. Some kind of owl or something up there. You can hear it going ooh, ooh, ooh. So many birds. There's also these little fuzzy critters. I can't tell what they are, but they have these like long bushy tails. I couldn't get them on camera, but they were cute though. Might seem like the same thing over and over again, which I mean it kind of is, but it is still so damn cool. Like I could just sit here and chill all day, stare up at it, watch the wildlife. So freaking cool. It's like this is kind of the taller side of it. So neat. I know I keep saying the same thing, but it really is very cool. I was about to head out, and I realized I wanted to climb through the boulder field. It's right there. Yeah, this is so cool. Forgot I'm a few weeks out from the gym. It's amazing how quickly you can get out of shape. But that was a lot of fun. I mean, a lot of fun. Honestly, if I had more time, I would keep going and going and going. But two things. My battery's almost dead on this and my phone. So God forbid something happens to me, I can't call for help. And got about a 12-hour drive ahead of me until my next stop. So I'm going to head back down all the way through there, which is where I came from, and hopefully I can find the trail, get back on the road. Just climbing through the bushes and I got some stickers on me. All right, looks like we're at the end of the trail. Thankfully, I made my way back to it, which, how can you mess that up, right? But trust me, I could find a way to get lost. That was awesome. Call me crazy, but I really do enjoy simple, straightforward things like that, as opposed to stuff like Yellowstone, which is 2.2 million acres and 1,000 different things to see. I still enjoyed that, but this is more my kind of thing. Anyways, let's get going. Boy, it got hot, son. Oh shit, you're still on. Okay, I was on my way out, and there's this field right here on the side of the road that has prairie dogs all over the place, and they're not shy at all. Like, I don't know if you can see that little guy right there, but he's just poking out of the hole right there. Hi. Hi. What's up? Oh. He said, nah, bro. This whole field has prairie dog holes all through it. There's a big one right there. It's a chunky boy. Looks old. You see him? They're running off. That is so cool. So cool. Alright, I'm gonna quit fooling around. I gotta get out of here. Alright, y'all, it's been a bit of time since I left you guys, and it's been very many miles, so I'm stopped right now, and it's time for us to make some pizza. Now, if you're asking yourself how we're going to make pizza in a minivan, this air fryer. I have come up with a little pizza recipe that should fit even in that little air fryer, and I'm excited to show you guys. Now, I won't be making fresh pizza dough or anything like that, but I will be having a nice piping hot pizza in a minivan. I'm gonna go ahead and lay down a piece of foil so I can have something to clean up my mess with, because I'm gonna be sprinkling cheese all over the place. Alright, while I was in there, I went ahead and grabbed some salt, pepper, Italian seasoning, and some garlic powder as well. I grabbed the rest of the ingredients out of the cooler. Alright, my secret for the pizza crust is using these small naan breads. It's not exactly quite like a pizza crust, but it does just fine. I'm gonna get 2 of them out. Next, got this little pizza sauce. I got this Rayo's roasted garlic. I haven't tried it before, so I'm excited to see what it's all about. Just gonna get this spread to the edges, nice and evenly coated. Now for the part that makes it extra special. Before I add the cheese, I sprinkle a little Italian seasoning on there. And then a little bit of garlic powder. It's got roasted garlic in the sauce, but I like a lot of garlic on my pizza. Not gonna have to worry about vampires tonight, folks. Next, most important part to any pizza, the cheese. I got this Belgioioso pizza blend. I've never had it before, so give it a try. Hopefully it gives us that nice cheese pool. Gotta test it out first. Oh yeah, should be good. It's mozzarella and Parmesan. I'm gonna go ahead and sprinkle a good bit on here. That should be good. I used a lot, but you can never have too much cheese on a pizza. Next, I got some bacon, and I got these pepperonis. So this bacon is actually already cooked. It just needs to be crisped up a little bit. Some nice thick cut bacon. Should be enough bacon. Get these pepperonis. So I got these pepperonis. They're a little small pepperoni, but they're nice and thick. Go ahead and try one out. It's gonna be perfect. Go ahead and put a bunch of these on here. I was able to get 6 pepperoni on each little pizza. Try another one. Now I'm gonna go ahead and get this thing heated up. And while that's heating up, I'm gonna clean up this little mess that I just made. Got that heated up. Now comes the tricky part. Sliding these things in there without spilling all the toppings all over the place, because these are probably just about a perfect fit. So, let's see how I do. Try not to burn myself. Most likely will. Actually, hold on. No, that's not gonna work. I was gonna pull the grate out and then figure a way to lower it in, but it's not really reasonable. I am so about to burn myself. Wait, maybe I can do this one hand. Maybe I can do it with one hand. Ooh, yeah, the one hand method was perfect. Jiggle it around a little bit, so I gotta tidy up the toppings, but that was perfect. Had just enough room on either side. Alright, we'll let that go for about, I'm gonna guess 10 minutes, but realistically, I just want that meat to crisp up a little bit and that cheese to get nice and melty. Got me a plate out. This thing should be about done, so let's see what it looks like. Oh yeah, that looks good. Now, let's see if I can get it out of there. Perfect. Look at that. Let's get this other one in there. I'm gonna set this down. Use both hands. And lower it in with one hand. Alright, let's get this one going. Oh yeah, that looks perfect. Even better than the first one. Just as challenging to get out though. Oh man, nice and crispy. Y'all look at that. Man, I'm excited about this. Go ahead and turn this bad boy off. Now is something that I do with every pizza that I get, and that's right when it's hot and fresh, sprinkle a little bit of salt on there. Not much, just a little bit. And then some fresh ground pepper. That's perfect. Look at that, y'all. I just made pizza in a minivan. Oh man, I'm excited about this. Oh, and I actually almost forgot that I have some Parmesan too. So, just a nice little sprinkle of Parmesan on there. Not too much. We're ready to eat. Let's dig in. Got a fork and a knife. Not the best way to eat a pizza, but it's not exactly something I can cut into slices. Although I kind of did. Y'all look at that cheese pool. Nice. It's hot. It's really hot. Alright, here goes nothing. See if I burn my mouth. Mmm. Y'all, I nailed it. Absolutely nailed it. Now this is basically just thrown together like any other pizza, but something that I did that really makes a difference is that seasoning on the sauce and then that little bit of salt and pepper on top after it comes out hot. It makes all the difference in the world. So good. I'm sure you guys can hear that little bit of crunch when I bite into it. Perfect. The bacon got nice and crispy. The pepperoni got nice and crispy, but it's thick, so there's still a bite to it. And all around the edges of the pizza got a little crispy as well. Still a tad soft. It's a pita bread, but there's still that nice crunch on the edge. Oh, I even got a cheese pool. Man, who would have thought you could make such good pizza in a freaking minivan? I'm impressed, y'all. One of the best parts about it was super easy to make too. And I didn't even make that big of a mess. As soon as I eat this other one that's sitting on the foil, just crumple that foil up, toss it in the bin. Share a bite with you guys. Forgot to mention when I was drinking. Got me a grape flavored Waterloo. I already opened it, but cheers, y'all. So good. Alright. I'm gonna start tearing into this second one in a little bit after I finish. I got some dessert to show you guys. Picked up something really special when I was driving across Wyoming. So stick around for that.
Frequented by those who feel grief but remember no grave to attend, those who reach in the night for the outline of a lover they adored but remember no face, no name, no little notes on the fridge. They wander aimless, quiet and orderly, polite and forlorn, deprived of their own histories, adrift in the vague but insistent certainty that something that was supposed to last forever has been lost forever.
Well, finished all my pizza, and now I'm stuffed. But you guys know I always leave room for dessert. So let me show you guys what I got. So while I was driving across Wyoming, I stopped at a gas station, and there was this section full of freeze-dried stuff, and I found this freeze-dried vanilla bean ice cream. Been super excited to try it. Let's see what it's all about. Smells like vanilla. Can even see the little flecks of vanilla bean all throughout it. I don't know if you'll be able to see it, but it's just little chunks of freeze-dried ice cream. Let's see what it's all about. That's interesting. Tastes like ice cream, but it's not cold, so it's interesting. Lots of vanilla. It's creamy once you get through the crunch. It's very creamy. It's almost like a marshmallow and Lucky Charms is the best way I could describe it, but 1,000 times better, because like I said, it's creamy. It has that nice ice cream flavor to it, and it's good. I'm not sure why it's dawning on me now that I'm eating this, but I think the best part of ice cream is that it's cold. This is good. It's just strange tasting ice cream flavor, but it not being cold. But I like it. It leaves kind of a strange texture on your teeth, but it's not bad. It's different. Alright, y'all. I'm gonna eat a few more pieces of this freeze-dried ice cream, and I'm headed to bed. See you guys in the morning. Good morning. Man, I slept like a baby. But it's time to get up. Man, it's gorgeous out here this morning. But it's time to get back on the road. That's all for this one, folks. Appreciate you joining me. Hope you'll stick around for the next one. Now take it easy.